Hello everyone, I'm Brush2005. I'm wearing slippers and I'm back in my basement to give you guys another Gel Blaster review. This time it's another review for Voswuen. This time it's the Voswuen Scorpion Evo Gel Blaster. They've already proven themselves with the M4 blaster and the AK blaster, so let's take a look at this one. I'm excited, so yeah, let's get right into it. In the package, you get the blaster itself, plenty of gel rounds, the magazine to the rear and front sight, muzzle, a little grip, the battery charger, the battery, some safety goggles, and the instructions. So, starting off with the blaster overview. Unlike previous videos, instead of going from like tip to stock, instead of that, we're just going to go over the aesthetics, and then I'm going to talk about the actual things we see on the blaster. So, if we look at the blaster, it comes in a blue graffiti paint job with a bunch of orange highlights everywhere on pieces and different parts. Honestly, this blaster is just beautiful looking at it because it's blue graffiti and it has the orange highlights and especially orange barrel. It is immediately clear to everyone around you that this isn't a real gun because it is actually modeled off of the real-life Scorpion Evo gun. It's chambered in 9mm, just a little bit of gun background, and it's to scale. It has all of the actual parts of the gun. On this side, we have an actual charging handle that can be racked back and forth. Doesn't actually do anything in the blaster, but just like I said, it has every detail. So for the actual blaster itself, it is really realistic. On the back, it even has an adjustable stock. It has about 5 settings. I will go over that here when I go to put the blaster fully together. And you can even fold the stock to make it a bit more compact if you want to for storage, or even if you just don't want to use the stock at that time. So, with looking at the blaster's aesthetics done, we'll actually go over what parts is used. So in the front, we have the orange muzzle. On the bottom, we have a rail with a little grip on front. I don't know what purpose it actually serves. You can take it off, slide it around. One way I would like to do it is put it on backwards like this, and it gives it a good place for you to grip it and push back, how you're kind of supposed to. But in all the product images, and even on the real-life Scorpion Evo blaster, it's always in the front, just like that. On top, we have the front sight and rear sight. It is a simple whole sight, so just a round sight, very simple. It's, again, what's included on the actual gun. It's all modeled after it. On both sides of the blaster, on the front we have 2 rails that works with other things. On top we have one big rail, which these include on it, and like on the other blasters, the old blasters that I reviewed from them, they both came with sights. The EOTech sight and another ACOG-like sight. It's not an actual ACOG, but it's another one I don't know the name of. But they both do work with this blaster. Now I'm going to flip this around because everything is actually going on with the other side. Besides this reciprocating piece, I'm guessing it just goes back and forth when you fire it. I haven't actually fired this yet, so I'm waiting to look and see what that is. And also on this side, you have a faux fire select. That doesn't actually do anything. On this side, it does. So sadly, the blaster isn't ambidextrous. Wish it was, but I'm assuming for what they actually had to put inside of this thing, they couldn't make that work. So on this side, we actually have the fire select, which has the safety option, single auto and full auto. I'm pretty sure it can actually do all those settings, or semi-auto and full auto, unlike the other blasters which only had one option. When I flick it, it seems like it does flick between one single fire and full auto, so we will test that when we actually go to fire it. Down here we have the magazine and the magazine well. To release the magazine, you just pull down on this little latch and pull the magazine out and put it back in. And then we have the trigger and we have the handle. So, with that out of the way, we're going to set up the blaster, put everything on it, and plug in the battery, and then get it firing. Now, setting up your blaster is actually really easy, as you only have 6 parts. The battery, magazine, muzzle, lower grip, the forward sight, and rear sight. So, why don't we start off with the easiest part, being the muzzle. You just want to slide that onto the front of the barrel, and on top for the front sight, just take the part and slide it on the rail. Keep mine in the front like so, and then for the back, you want to hold it like this, and same procedure for the back. We will have to move it when doing the battery, but other than that, it's fine for right now. And the lower little grip portion just goes on the front here. You can move it around all you want on the bottom rail. And then for the magazine, you just want to slide it into the magazine well, just like that, until you hear it click. And that's all the attachments on. Now putting the battery into the blaster is a bit different and a bit harder to do, as this blocks, and honestly there isn't a whole ton of room, so you're probably going to see me struggle actually trying to put it in myself. So it's probably easiest to take out the magazine, flip it up, take off the rear sight. You'll want to push this back to open up the hatch, and inside you'll see the connector right there. You'll want to connect the black piece to the battery, slide the battery in there. There isn't a whole lot of room, so you're going to have to finagle fitting these in. It may get a little tight. And then when you do that, you just want to shove it closed and you have the battery installed. Then you can put your rear sight back on. There we go. It's going to be a little bit of a tight fit, which is probably actually pretty good, so it doesn't wobble around. And other than that, we have the stock, which can be fully adjusted. You can pull it out, so you have the extendable stock, and then using the back piece right here, the little lever, you can actually adjust it to several different lengths. So there's the base. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And that's how you use each adjustable stock. To fold it again, just click this button and pull it closed until it clicks into this piece right here. And that's how you set up your blaster. Now you're ready to get the ammo prepared and fire it. To prepare the ammo for the gel blaster, the first thing you want to do is cut open one of the bags of the 7 to 8 millimeter gel balls, included with the blaster, and pour it into any container of your choice. I have a bottle from an older blaster that I used. And then you'll want to fill it up with water and let those soak for about 4 hours. And while they do that, we might as well plug in the battery and leave it for the same amount of time. I don't know how long it actually takes for the battery to be fully charged, but I assume 4 hours is more than enough time to charge it at least out of the box. Once those are done being filled up, you'll want to strain the water from the container using some sort of strainer like I have, or even just using your hands and not letting the gel balls fall out but letting the water go through. And once you do that, you can load up your magazine and start firing the blaster. You can load up the magazine by pouring the rounds through the tab in the back, and that's it. Now you're ready to shoot your blaster. I'm outside. It is a very beautiful and hot day today. So, anyways, I have the magazine fully loaded, and we're going to be shooting my tree at about 30 feet, I'd say. So, we're going to try out both fire methods of single auto and full auto, see if it is single auto or full auto, and go from there. So, yeah. let's shoot this bad boy. Let's load it. Pull back that just because. And turn it to semi-auto. And I forgot to put the battery inside with a blaster. Gosh dang it. I will see you guys in a minute. Okay, let's do this the right way this time. I have my blaster with the battery inside of it this time, and it's on semi-auto, so let's just get firing and see how this works out. The battery isn't, I wasn't able to fully charge the battery, so, but I guess it's a good test to see how well it performs even on a lower charge. So, yeah, well, let's just go. There we go. Okay. It's working pretty well so far. All right, let's switch it to full auto. There's no way I'm already out. Wow, okay. So on full auto, this thing fires stupidly fast. So you're gonna go through ammo pretty quickly, but I guess that's not a bad trait for gel. For gel blasters, you can always keep it on semi-auto, and semi-auto and full auto are actually separated apart, and you can actually use both of them. So, putting it back on safety, we're gonna go back inside and get my final thoughts on this blaster. I'm pretty sure it's obvious that I love it. So, I am back inside where it's nicely air conditioned, because it is hot outside where I live right now. So, it feels very nice. This blaster is incredible. I love the look of it. It fires amazingly. Goes through the magazine pretty fast, but they do provide you with 30,000 gel rounds. What the heck? What? They just include a ton. It is awesome. The only thing I could say that could be better isn't actually about the blaster itself. It's that they could include a bottle to actually grow the rounds. It'd be very nice. But other than that, that's just a minor complaint. So other than that, this blaster is amazing. At the time of this recording, I actually don't have the price. I don't even have a link to the listing. But I will make sure to get that and put it in the description below. So, if you want to get this blaster, check out the link in the description below. I will have it by the time I upload this video. So, don't worry about that. I don't really know what else to say about this because it's perfect. It's perfect as it is. It's a Scorpion Evo, modeled perfectly. Great, amazing paint job. I love it. There's nothing else I can say more about it. Voswuen has proven themselves with the M4 and AK, and they've just blown me away with their Scorpion Evo blaster. I can't wait to see more blasters that they make, what else they do, and hopefully I can review some more in the future. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you to Voswuen for sending me this blaster for free for review. I had a lot of fun making this video. So yeah, stay tuned next time where hopefully someone makes a bolt action sniper rifle gel blaster and maybe send me one. Maybe. Or Halo gel blasters. That'd be cool. I'd like to see that as